morning, y'all. There we go. All right, I am live. I was just over at Simply Jan's homestead. She was live with Butler Family and J3GS Farm, and they are about 15 minutes till the end of their live stream. So I went ahead and pushed it back 15 minutes from my 9:30 time because I didn't want to interfere with them. I think this is going to be my last Monday. I think I'm going to push it back to Tuesdays. I'm looking at Tuesdays, and there's a lot of people that go live and have premieres on Tuesdays. Ann Dale Homestead, she does a Tuesday. Scratching Pete PA, he does his premiere, and they have been promoting people doing premieres and going live after them. So I'm thinking Tuesday might be a good day for my live instead of on Mondays. It also seems to interfere with a lot of appointments and that my uncle-in-law has. And excuse me. Seems like all his appointments are on Monday. A lot of times they're in the afternoon, but here lately they've been in the morning. Hey, Wendy, I know I saw you over at Simply Jan. Yeah, go ahead. That's what I just did. I went out, let my chickens out. I had that extra 15 minutes, and I went and got that done. Oh, and Rudy was bothering me. He wanted to go out. I don't even know where he's at. Yeah, he's around here somewhere. So it's already been a busy day. Oh, goodness. And I have a lot of things that I want to do today. I did a thing this weekend. My son gets pallets at his job. And last week I went and picked up 2 pallets and a bunch of partial pallets. And he's got a bunch of partial pallets in the back of his car. I've been stealing the screws out of them. They've got some really nice, yeah, I'd say they're about that long screws that come out of those pallets. So I've been taking them out, and I use those 2 pallets and the partial pallets that I had to create a compost box, because we've been putting everything into a garbage can, and we had drilled holes in the bottom of it so the water can leak out, and that was good, but we need someplace where we could put compost and try to keep the chickens out, because the chickens are terrible. But yeah, I'm putting together my Tuesday video in the afternoon, showing you guys my compost pile. And I did a lot of short clips on this one instead of just setting up my camera and going from start to finish, trying to make it a little bit more interesting. I've been trying to watch more bigger channels that have successful videos, and I kind of feel like I'm kind of boring, so I need to up my game a little. All righty. I didn't jot a whole lot down today. In fact, I don't plan on being on here too long. I think I am going to regroup to Tuesdays and do a Tuesday live. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be better for us. Welcome in, Rebecca. Mary Grace, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Oh, and there's Everyday Life of an OCD-ish Chick. Hi, guys. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I know that they were doing a big live over at J3GS, and I was watching. I had actually just left my computer running on Jan, because she had told us earlier she was going to be on a live, and I was like, oh no, how long are they going to be on their live? And because I'd planned on going at 9:30. I skipped last Thursday because I just wasn't feeling it. Oh, just so much going on last week with family and family situations, and a lot of driving. And then I got up Thursday morning and I was like, just not feeling it. Just just not in a people mood. I haven't been in a people mood all weekend, I think. There's Gail. Hey, Gail. Y'all welcome in, welcome in. But it's not a pretty day out today. We woke up with fog this morning. There's a lot of fog today. It's not supposed to rain, I don't think, but it's like you pull up your weather app and you look and you're like, okay, we're going to have some sunshine. And then the next day you pull it up and it's like, no sunshine. But the high today is 75. It's supposed to be cloudy. Tomorrow we have 80% rain, which, oh my goodness, I think we've had enough rain this year so far, but I also know it's the rainy season. So, excuse me. I know Mary Grace walks every morning. I bet you she's already had her walk for today. If you guys don't, you all know Mary Grace at Nona Grace, I'm sure. Yep, and there goes my cameras with my chickens. We have had a horrible time with stray dogs all week. I've had stray dogs in my yard. I've been really I don't like to let my chickens out until later on in the day. My cameras are real good at letting me know when something's in the yard, but then I have to jump up and go run and look and see what's there. And I've been getting pictures of it. It was just 2 separate stray dogs that we had in the yard, but now I've got a third one. There was one in the yard last night. I was across the street putting away my chickens. I came back over and he's standing in my yard. Then he heads out towards the back, and I haven't put my other chickens away yet. So I walk very quickly back to it because I don't run. I walk really quickly back to the back, and he's down there sniffing and peeing on everything. But he saw me and he took off. So yeah, the stray dogs are awful. I haven't seen this many different dogs in a long time. We had 2 dogs that killed my whole flock one year. So I'm like really, really careful about the stray dogs. When my alerts start going off on my cameras, it's there's 2 I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to, but the other ones, they're the ones that catch animals outside my fence. But I've got, let's see, I just hatched 7 chickens. I've got 7 babies in my coop or my little pen inside my house. I can see them right here from my desk. And I was fixing to pitch my eggs, and one pipped this morning. So I've got a baby that's pipped. He's got a little hole in the egg. It's too big. He's got like a little bitty hole in the egg. And I can see him moving around. So since he's so late, I'm going to keep an eye out for him. I may have to crack the egg and help him out a little bit. I had 2 dogs, Mary Grace, that run pretty frequently through our yard lately. And I think they're somebody's dogs, and I think they're letting them out to run free. Now, this other dog was different. I don't think I've ever seen him before. So it could be the same thing. He has gotten loose and is running around. So good morning. Almost Homesteading's here. Good morning. Yeah, Mary Grace, I understand. Broody, well, you work really good at keeping your hens from going broody. I remember watching you with your cage, your broody hen cage, putting your hens in until they weren't broody anymore. So we've already had our broody hen, and she hatched out 10 eggs, and they are now laying. I just took all my reds that she hatched out. We had 6, so I got 3 hens and 3 roosters, and last night we threw them in a cat carrier, took them over to the red coop. So I've got 6 and 5, so I've got 11 chickens over there. Unfortunately, 4 of them are roosters. So we're waiting to see how Cyrus reacts to all those new roosters in his pen. I'll probably, excuse me, probably the first thing I do after I finish this live is go over and check on them, see how they're doing. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what happened there. Good morning, Psalms 146 Home and Garden. Welcome in. Okay, yeah, I remember the cage, and I wasn't sure what you were doing with your broody hens, but yeah, putting them in their own little house is a good idea. I actually have one little house that's just sitting out under a tree. I don't even know what to do with it. Oh, welcome in, Sammy. Raid from Mrs. T. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I was watching Simply Jan. She was on there live this morning. So it's like I hate doing a live when my friends are live. I kind of feel I don't want to cut in on their lives, but I figured if I waited 15 minutes, then that would be good. So, guys, welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you, Sammy Joe, 1982. Welcome in. Oh, okay, guys. The one thing that I did have on my list of things to talk about is Gail's doing her own collaboration. Let me pull it up real quick. All right, she just put out a video the other day, and 2 days ago, 3 days ago, she is doing, oh my goodness, why can't I think? Let me pull this up without, sorry. There it is. It's the Garden Tour Club. We're going to do the hashtag Garden Tour Club. This is her collaboration. And I think every month she's going to have a winner. You could do a weekly, bi-monthly, or monthly video and do a garden tour, 3 to 30 minutes long. And then she's going to do a giveaway. She'll use the random YouTube picker. And if you want to become a part of this collaboration, you can email Gail. It's gailssouthernliving@yahoo.com. And you can get more information going to that video. And I'll go ahead and add that to the description of this live after we're done. Yeah, not Grace. I use my dog cages for everything. I've got 2 dog cages. I had a big one, and then I ordered another big one thinking it was the same size, but it was actually a bigger one. But that's okay. It's really great for a brooder. I put my babies in it after they hatch, and they have plenty of room. In fact, they're all running around pecking. I got to clean them out their coop, or I got to clean everything out today and put in fresh water and food. But yeah, they're getting big fast, and I'm really surprised that I actually had another egg pip. I'm really disappointed in my incubator. I put 24 eggs in there, and so far only 8 have hatched. One of them I had to put out of its misery. It was malformed. So I don't know what's going on, if it's my incubator, if it's too much moisture, or if it's just heating in one spot and the eggs on the outside are not getting heated enough. All I know is that I had a really good incubator. I had 70 plus hatch rate, and then it broke. I bought a new one, same brand, and since then my hatch rates have been awful. So I think I'm going to invest in a new incubator. I think I got a bad one. Hi, Brampton Gardner. I didn't see you there. And I didn't realize how long it takes for the chat to pop up when you're in a live. There's almost I want to say at least a 30-second, if not a whole minute delay on the chat. The things you learn. There's Simply Jan. Yeah. Jan's in live. Or Jan's in the house. Yeah, I was doing stuff outside. I had to let the dog out. I had to feed my rabbits, had to feed my chickens and let them out. But I let your live run while I was busy and popped in and out as I could. But yeah, Gail, if you haven't already, pop up your video for the collaboration so everybody can see it if you haven't done that already. Hey, Wendy, glad you came back. I know it's what I did this morning. I had to run out, let the dog out, feed my rabbits, feed my chickens, and then Rudy's out in the back. How my yard works is it goes straight out and then it goes down, and then it's like everything just kind of goes down and off to the side, and it's like a huge runoff. After we've had a lot of rain, it sounds like there's a roaring river out there. But anyway, he was down in the ravine and he started barking, so I'm screaming at him to come because it is I don't know if it's still coyote mating season, but we have so many coyotes here, and I'm so terrified that they're going to lure him off. But he was barking at something down in the ravine, and I screamed at him, and he came back up. So, yeah, after that, I was like, inside. It's too much stress worrying about you getting carted off by coyotes. So, I think he went back in his bedroom. He had a foot injury. He split his toenail, and he ended up having to go to the vet, and he ended up with an infection. But he sleeps a little bit. Oh, there he is. He's napping on the floor by the chicks. He loves his babies. Good morning, Miss Southern Belle. Good morning. Welcome in. Oh, welcome in. Good morning, Misha. Oh, I'm so glad you guys have come in this morning. I guess I should turn my phone down. I think my phone rings off the hook sometimes. All right, I think I got to turn down. I love having friends. So many really interesting conversations that go on in our chats. Excuse me. Good morning. Welcome in, Rio's family. So it's Rio's Family Garden. All right. Thanks for coming over from J3GS and it's Miss T with a T. I appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, I watched that live today. I know that they go live almost every morning, and I try hard not to interfere with my friends and their lives, but it's so hard to carve out a niche. But like I was saying earlier, I think I'm going to go to Tuesday, probably a Tuesday morning, a little bit later in the morning. I know Ann Dale, she does her Tuesday, and I'm thinking of going in between her and Scratch and Pete PA when he does his premieres. Thinking somewhere in between there, I could find a little niche to get in there and become part of the Tuesday lineup. Thank you so much, Gail, for sharing everybody's links. I do appreciate it. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, just trying to read. DJ's Adventure and Beyond. Welcome in, and I'm so glad that you joined everybody's channel here. Thank you. I'm glad everybody's getting to know each other. I absolutely love this community. When I started my YouTube channel almost 4 years ago, it was in a really, really bad place, and I was here in Alabama by myself with my mother-in-law. I had friends, but they were an hour and a half drive away, and I had chickens and I had 2 dogs, so it was really hard for me to get away and do things. And I started doing YouTube. And I know not everybody is a fan of Jason Crocker, but I love Jason. He kind of reminds me of the son I didn't have. I have my son, and then he is very totally opposite personality of what Jason Crocker is. And my son's like me. So, but Jason did his videos and he was always encouraging everybody to just go and make a video. And one day I was like, might as well. I started making videos. I was watching everybody's videos. I watched a ton of videos on YouTube. When I knew we were getting to the point that we were going to be moving to Alabama and I was going to start, I don't want to say homesteading, but we were moving to an old farm that needed a lot of work. My husband was very interested at helping me, but he wanted to go back to work, and then I would stay home and take care of the animals, and then he would help me out. And that was the plan, but it didn't work out that way. But I'm still here. I'm still on the farm. We're still trying to get it to work, and I still take care of my animals. And had things been different, I never would have even imagined starting a YouTube page or to create a YouTube channel. And so I did. And my anniversary is the same as Gail's, maybe not exactly, but me and Gail both started our channels in August of 2020. So I may have to see if I can convince her to do like a little live celebration one day, if we can make that work. I think that would be cool. Sorry, Gail, to spring that on you. Oh, but yeah, I can't believe it's almost 4 years. August will be 4 years. Thank you, Miss Bell. I always refer to you as Miss Bell. Yeah, I on my other channel, which I need to start working on. Again, I was just looking, and it's been 25 days since I've done my last Bible reading, and I need to do something about that. But if you don't know, I also have Literature and More with Kathleen, and I do Bible readings, and I was reading short stories, and then I started creating my own short stories. And also writing 2 books that I'm currently trying to write that I haven't done anything with in a couple of days. I don't know why. It's like when you get into the mood to write, you write. And then when you're not in the mood, you don't write. And it's crazy how that happens. Thank you, Nona Grace. I think I've done a pretty good job. I mean, I'm not a big YouTuber, but I appreciate all the friendships that I have made here since I started my channel, and all the people that I have met personally, and then just, watching each other through the camera. Thank you, Misha. Yeah. I had hoped that I could have gotten into a niche, but I'm not into the book writers section of YouTube or that community. I keep saying that I'm going to try to get my foot into that community, but my heart is here at the homesteading community, and I'll keep writing. And if you guys want to listen, I appreciate it. But I do that because I like it. And then I also have a third channel, guys. It's called Gaming in My Spare Time. And I was doing videos of games I was playing, and then I would just record me playing the game. But I think that I'm almost to the point to where I'm going to start live streaming me playing games. So I don't know. It's just that's for me. It's kind of a practicey kind of thing. Plus, I'm sitting here playing a game. If I sit here on my computer and play a game for an hour, I might as well record it and throw it up on my channel. And I think I have 3 subscribers, and I don't care. I have fun. I just throw my videos up there and hope they do okay. And if they don't, that's okay too. All right, Miss Southern Belle, you have a great day too. Yeah, I love it. She says, keep your faith as a mustard seed. I always love that. Very important. Always have faith. Okay, Gail's is August 27th. I think mine is the 16th. No, that would have been too close to. Yeah, I'm going to have to look and see what the date. I have a computer right in front of me. Why don't I look it up? I can tell you the date of my first video. It would have been probably right after my husband's birth date. It was particularly lonely, I think. My first video was August 20th, 2020, and it was my first vlog. So we were real close, only 7 days apart, me and Gail. Good morning, Life in the Piedmont Homestead. Good morning. And if I didn't say hi, Jamie, Jamie's Country Living, welcome in. I think I did, but I'm not sure. Can I do that? Can I text you the link? No, it just tells me I don't have access to that. I do have StreamYard set up, but I decided not to use it today because I'm still not real sure with what I'm doing. Hello, Kicking It Country. Good morning. Welcome in. I know I can do a side-by-side if I do it on my phone. But I don't know if I can do it vertical. Huh. Next time, I just need to go ahead and use StreamYard and just do it. I came really close. I was playing around with it last night, and it posted, it was a pop-up live, and it posted, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm not going live. So I had to delete everything. Oh, good morning, Christine. Mrs. Gillum Farms is here. Oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And Mrs. T with a T, good morning. Thank you for coming in, and thank you so much for having everybody come over from your live. I was watching Jan. I've known Jan for many years, and we're all trying to support each other as much as possible. It's so important to support each other as creators. It really, really is. And I love meeting new people. And here, over the last month, I think maybe 3 weeks, I've met quite a few new creators that I wasn't aware of. And it's so nice to meet new people and see that they're doing the same things you are. If you're new here, I have a 1 acre home. Well, I have a home that sits on 1 acre in West Central Alabama, and across the street is my mother-in-law and her family, whom own a large many acres of property around here and have been farming on this property for, I want to say, over 80 years. So, and it's been neglected for many, many years. And me and my son and his family are trying to garden and use the property or use the land and turn it into something that we can help become more self-sufficient, and then, maybe even make a little money on the side. But right now we're learning how to grow things. We're learning how to take care of our chickens. I just got rabbits. I'm learning how to take care of them. So yeah, a lot of homestead and stuff going on here. And then on my other channels, I do Bible readings and short stories. And then on my other channel, I play games because I am a gamer. I love to play games. So, but I am so glad everybody is here. This is one of my highest lives. I got 19 people here, and I want to thank you all so much for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. Oh, Jan's going to go put some fencing up today. Yeah, today we did a lot of work this weekend. Like I said, I built a compost bin out of 2 pallets, and I got to finish making that video, and I need to clean out my chicken coop. Oh my goodness, it smells so bad. it started to warm up. And once it warmed up, it's like, oh, so I've got all my shavings. I've got to get out there and sweep everything out and put in new shavings and get that done. I need to do that today. And I just took 6 of our small chickens. I think they're about 18 weeks old now. And it was the 6 red ones that my hen hatched. And I put them over in the other coop because I've got way too many chickens. I cannot hatch any more chickens. I have, how many do I have? I had 10, 13, so it's 23. And then the 5 across the street, it's 27, 28. And then I just hatched 7 more. So chicken math. That is chicken math. I have way too many chickens. Anybody want any chickens? I'll sell you some chickens. I even bring them to you if you're not too far away. Yeah, I went and got everything the other day, and I just have not made time. It's like every time I go in there the last couple of days, I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. So that is a top priority. I've got to get that chicken coop cleaned out. It's just awful. And yeah. So that's probably my priority of the day. I thought about getting an automatic door. It probably would be easier, but I can't do it on the one across the street. Well, yeah, I probably could. I can put a hole and cut a hole in the wall and put one in, and then yeah, we could do that one over here in my backyard too. Tina can use some more chickens. Yeah, well, Virginia's a little bit too far. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to have to clean out my coop so soon, but like I said, the temperature, it's 69 degrees right now, and the high is supposed to be 75. So the sun it's really cloudy and hazy out. Tomorrow we've got rain. So yeah, if I'm going to do it, I got to do it today. But yeah, we're the low 70s, high 60s all week long. It looks like we might have some rain on Friday too, and then the sun comes back out on Sunday, so that'll be great. And then we have grass growing, and I'm kind of scared about that because I have so much work that I wanted to do, cutting back the brush from my yard, and now everything's blooming. So again, I'm too late. Feels like my headset's sliding off my head. Scott, that's a good idea if I was coming to Helen, but I'm not. I really did thought about it, but it's not in my budget this year. I'm having some changes in my income, and I'm trying to get some stuff paid down, and I just don't have enough money to do that and pay down some of my bills and to travel too much this year. So, but yeah, I appreciate it. I would love to come to Helen. I had looked up the hotels. I had did everything. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it in advance because I'm so bad about doing things at the last minute. And then I started looking at my finances and realized that I've got too many things that I need. My credit cards need to be paid down before I do anything else. So that's my priority this year, is getting those credit cards paid down. So I've done really good. I have been on Amazon, and I've made 2 orders, but they've been for things that I need. And I'm real careful not to order anything that I don't need or is just a want. However, I did buy a few things has anybody seen those wee jars, those little wee yogurt jars? I did buy some lids for them, and I was disappointed. One set of lids I bought didn't fit right, and the others did. So it was kind of 50-50. So yeah, so there's a big difference between what I want and what I need. So when I sit down at Amazon, I usually pretty much the things that I'm ordering, I'm reordering. Like, unfortunately, it's not the best thing to eat, but we eat a lot of ramen. And it's not something that we eat every day. But my daughter in law, she makes these beautiful, she has the ramen bowls and everything. And she will marinate the eggs and she prepares the meat and she does this beautiful broth and she puts those ramen in there and she serves it to us in these big, beautiful bowls. And we do that. We were doing it about once a week, but we haven't done it in a while. But I always try to keep the ramen in the house, and I just ordered another package because we had run out. Um, I don't really know much about the affiliate link, but I probably need to do some research into it since I'm always ordering so much, or use somebody else's affiliate link and give them some. I have tried, I bought another package of the noodles. They're the rice noodles, but we still haven't used those. For some reason, we just like we like the ramen. I know Amazon is my weakness, Jamie. It is the worst. But I also order the Lipton onion soup mix because we have a Publix. It's 8 minutes from the house, but they don't always have a lot of things that we need. And I'm not, if I want to go to the bigger store, it's going to take me 20 minutes and I can always go to them, or I can run down to the Winn-Dixie that's maybe 10 minutes away. But one of the things that I find is the coffee that I drink and the Lipton onion soup mix um, are cheaper if I order them on Amazon. And if I just wait an extra couple of days, it's free shipping. So I order those things like that they're cheaper if you order them on Amazon. But then I was talking to my daughter and she's in Florida and she's like, no, it's cheaper at the store. So I guess it depends upon where you live, whether it's cheaper or more expensive. I know I just got my order from Amazon Sunday. Yeah, yesterday. It was supposed to be here today and it ended up being here yesterday. So, um, I've got my Vineyard Chicks t-shirt on today, and I realized that my shirts that I had made up a couple of years ago, all of the stuff is coming off of them, and so I ended up buying, I think it was the Hanes t-shirts. No, the Gildan. I ordered the Gildan t-shirts in my size, and I ordered 6 of them. And I'm going to go downstairs one of these days, crank up my Cricut, and I'm going to make me some new shirts so I can wear my own shirts, in between everybody else's shirts, because I feel like I'm wearing everybody else's shirts out. And then I don't promote myself, which I really, really should. So I want to make me 6 new t-shirts and clean out my t-shirt drawer. I find myself wearing my t-shirts from the haunt that I work at every October, and I need to fold them up and put them in a box and quit wearing them, because it's what I wear when I work the haunt, and to keep them nice. So I'm not buying t-shirts all the time. So I need to quit wearing those. I need to take these 6 shirts that I just ordered, get my logo on them, and start wearing those. Okay, DJ's Adventure and Beyond. They just got a whole bunch of stuff coming in from YouTube for their channel, and they're going to be doing live streams on the weekends, and they're getting an upgrade on their phone and their tablets soon. So I know going live was one of my biggest fears. Like I said, August 2020, I did my first video, and I just did my first face sitting in front of the camera live last month in February. In fact, I think I have this labeled as my 8th live. I skipped last Thursday because I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling very peoply. Um, it, Wednesday, Wednesday was Wednesday was a bad day. So, and I can't get into it because it's family. Not that it was just not a good day for me. I think it upset me more than I thought it did. And when I came home and woke up Thursday morning, I was just like, rah, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to see anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I don't even remember if I didn't watch any lives. I may have done some lives, but I think the whole weekend I was just I was watching, but not interacting a whole lot because I was just I don't know. I let it upset me too much. But that happens. Life happens. I use spring for my t-shirts, and the shirts are nice. I've purchased them, but I went through and I bought all this equipment to make my own t-shirts and then never did it. So I need to. Ah, there's Rudy. Yeah, it's going live, it took me a long time. I had to have the perfect microphone. I had to have the perfect headset. I had to have the perfect camera. I had to make sure my room was clean and have the perfect, make sure my bed was made and I didn't have junk strewn all over the place, which I do, but you can't see it. My house is pretty tidy. It just gets cluttery sometimes. And I probably should sweep and mop more. Um, but I live here. This is my house. I'm busy. In fact, I had somebody come over to the house the other day, and we were talking about everything that I was doing. And I'm like, and I got 5-gallon buckets over here, and it's so disorganized, and it's like, what am I talking about? My yard is always unorganized. I always have bags of soil laying in my yard. I picked up most of the plastic because I'm not going to be using it anymore. And I've been trying to get that all cleaned up. Yesterday, we worked on the fire pit. We burned so much stuff on that fire pit that the ash was like, it was a huge pile of ash. So we got our fire pit cleaned out yesterday, and we got to buy new bricks because we've burned up all our bricks. And it's like, this is my yard. I live here. Welcome to my yard. But, I have things growing. Um, we've cleaned up a lot of the trash that was on the property, and it looks so much better. If you could have seen what this place looked like before I moved in, it was bad, and we have made a huge difference, but still have a lot to do. But yeah, if you're going to come to my house, welcome to my disorganization. This is where I live. Scott, really? Yeah, you do have the gift of gab. If you don't know Scott, he's Kicking It Country, and they do a live on Sunday nights. And sometimes I watch, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I watch and I play my games, and sometimes I watch and I actually say something in the comments. It just depends upon what kind of mood I'm in. All right, almost homesteading's going home. She's going to go back to bed. Yeah, I can't do that. I got stuff to do. And Rudy, yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Oh yeah, Scott's funny. I think I always enjoy. If you want to go watch a funny live stream, you got to go watch Kicking It Country. And they've been doing the Bark Box openings, and I watched that the other day. I know Amber does a really great job on those mugs. And, I'm like, I bought all this stuff a couple of years ago, and I'm like, I can do this. I can make my t-shirts. I bought some mugs I was going to make, but her mugs are the tumblers. And I have coffee mugs. I have a fascination with coffee mugs. And this is my favorite. I love it because it's a 16 ounce, and it holds my 2 shots of espresso and I don't think it's a cup of milk. I think it's like half a cup of steamed milk, and it holds it perfectly. So this is my favorite cup. I think it's no, I think my son said it's Andrea's, so it's my daughter-in-law's. Amber does not eat the dog treats. Although I have thought of making some, but yeah, we haven't done that yet. Excuse me. I haven't eaten yet this morning. I just made my coffee. I did start my timer last night, so I went 15 hours before I made my coffee. I try to go 16, but here this past week I haven't had my timer for fasting on at all. I get up in the morning, I'm like, "Where's my coffee?" And I make my cup, and then I'll eat later in the day. Good morning, Christy. So Christy Betts is here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Um, I'm so happy to have you all here. Guys, I'm up to 22 people watching right now. I think that's my highest live so far. Again, I want to thank Mrs. T for sending people over. I really do appreciate that. Again, we've got to support each other if we're going to grow. And I think the one thing, I'm on a chat with a group of people, a group of my friends, and we're trying to figure out what we can do to make our videos, to get into the algorithm. The whole point of YouTube is getting into that algorithm to where YouTube will put us out. And when I look at my analytics, if I'll pull my analytics up, when I look at my analytics and my audience, nope, that's not it. Is it the impressions that I'm looking for? All right. So in the last 28 days, what I'm looking at here is that YouTube impressions, it says 43.4% of my views are from YouTube recommending your content. Now, I'm not sure how high that is. I think my biggest problem with my channel is keeping people entertained. I don't keep people entertained. They drop off pretty fast. I can have an 8-minute video and people will watch about 3.5 minutes of it. So I think some of my thumbnails could be a little bit better. And I have found that if a video isn't doing well, and I'll look at that thumbnail and I'll pull up my Canva and I'll do something else. And I try to use my own pictures, but sometimes if you just use the pictures that are on Canva, it looks better and people will click more often. I was looking at my click-through rate. It says my click-through rate is 5.4% for the last 28 days. So I'm still not sure if that's good or not. Miss T, I've been on YouTube for almost 4 years now. So, all right, Jamie, go ahead and let those chickens loose. Yeah, mine were squalling at me this morning. I went outside and I forgot my cup to feed them with, so I had to go back inside. When I came back outside, they were yelling at me. It's like, "What are you doing? Let us out." Those poor chickens. They're so spoiled. Is it 3.5 minutes? I kind of feel like if people are watching at least half, but even my longer videos, I'm not getting a whole lot. Yeah, I think a lot of us started our channels in 2020, and I was a little late in 2020, but it was For me, I really enjoyed it, or I still do. I still enjoy making videos. Like I said, I'm doing my compost video. I've got everything. Now I just need to do a few voiceovers. I'm doing some music, which I've kind of gotten away from, but I was going through YouTube music and I found a really cool song that I liked. So I grabbed it and I'm going to use it. And I'm going to hold off on my introduction towards a little further back in the video. And I want to see how that does. So who knows? Try something new. I had one video that did really well. I got over 1,400 views on it. And I don't know. I don't know what I did because I haven't been able to repeat that. So I don't know. I just keep trying to do new things and until it sticks. But I think the most important thing that I have found for growth is networking, is sharing out each other's video seems to be a really good way to support each other, to share each other's videos. We've been doing that in my little group that I'm in, and we're showing some improvement. So that's good. And but we're sharing in other ways. I also share on Facebook. And another thing that we were doing was texting our videos to each other on our phones. We're going to see if that makes any difference. It's a share. A share is a share. So trying to get into that YouTube algorithm. We're trying to figure it out. So, and we're all working hard. And once we figure out what works, we're going to let you guys know too. So Gail, she's actually the one that started this group. She is such an awesome supporter to so many channels. And I think she was one of the first channels that I found and one of the first people that I met, along with Jan. And when we went to the prior YouTube meetup. And guys, I tell you what, I love this community. I have met so many wonderful people in it, and I have made what I feel like are lifelong friendships here. So I really do enjoy getting to know all of you. I try really, really hard to watch videos. My computer is constantly running with videos, and I have sometimes 300 videos in my watch list. And sometimes all I can do is I'll let them run, and then I'll sit down during my breaks and I'll try to watch as many as possible. But here lately, it's just you're getting a watch, and if I have extra time, you're getting a like. If I see something in the comment or in the video that I think is really interesting, then you're getting a comment. But a lot of times here lately, it's just I just go through my watch list after I've watched everything, and I'm just removing it from the watch list because I just don't have that. I don't have that much time to watch, to actually sit and watch everybody's content. But my videos are running throughout the day, or your videos are running throughout the day. And, I might be doing something on my phone. I might be doing something on my computer. I might be cleaning my room or vacuuming. Sometimes I have it running on my phone with me while I'm doing stuff. So, I mean, we all support each other as much as we can. And I know that as our channels get bigger, it gets so much harder. So, but, I try to support as much as I can. I really do. Oh, there's 49 more. Welcome in, Jerry. It's good to see you here. Yeah, Wendy, it's really hard. It's hard enough just to keep up with your friends. And then I have so many people that I'm subscribed to, and I really, really want to try hard to support them. And I do that the best that I can. But I think the best thing that we could do is network and to help out with subscriber numbers and to watch as much as we can. So yeah, I think I'm about, I think I did pretty good. Got 54 minutes in, and it's still cloudy outside, but I said, I got to get that chicken coop cleaned up today. I want to thank everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. I probably will do this again on Thursday, but then I might change it. We're all trying to figure out what our lives are and who's doing lives on what days. And I think we're trying to figure out what's a good lineup for all of us. I think I talked about that for Tuesday. Again, I probably will do it before Scratching Pete and somewhere after Andale's Homestead for my live on Tuesday. And I may stay with Thursday, but I might go to Friday. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But again, guys, I still have 20 people here in this live, and I really, really do appreciate it. But I'm going to get going. I'm going to get some work done. And I haven't decided yet Thursday or Friday, but maybe you'll see me Thursday or maybe you'll see me Friday. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Love you. Really appreciate you. You guys have a blessed and joyous day.